and welcome to Angelic Creations. My name's Renee and I'm the founder of Angelic Creations, as well as being a light worker, a therapist, a Heal Your Life teacher, and many other things. This is Beth from Angelic Creations. She'll join us. Yes, and a best-selling author, I was going to say, amongst many other things, but we'll keep it to that for now. If you're interested in what I do, check out my website. Also, if you are interested in receiving a free gift from me, the 5 spiritual principles for living a great life, check out my website at www.angelic-creations.net. It should appear somewhere here or in the description below. So Beth's going to join us, and I'm so excited because I have been waiting for months to treat myself to the Thelema Tarot. Yay! I'm jumping inside over the moon and everything. You just don't know how exciting this is for me. And I've received this, and it's been in my bag for weeks because I wanted to peek inside, but I thought I really want to do an unboxing to walk through with it with you, and I don't want to wait to do a review, and I just wanted you to have the first real experience of my first impressions. So I don't want to cheat. So because of you guys, I didn't cheat. I literally have had it sealed in my bag, but now we're going to unseal it together. Sorry, Beth. See, that's how excited I am. So this is the Thelema Tarot by it's Lo Scarabeo, I guess. Artwork by Renata Lechner. 78 cards with a book. Comes in a really nice box. It's different. Let's do this. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so magical. I really feel, because I saw these on someone else's video, I can't remember who it was, so I can't credit them, randomly months ago, because I was looking for a new tarot deck, and it's very personal working with tarot, so you've got to go with your gut instinct, with what excites you, and sometimes that changes over time. So your preferences, because of your life and who you are, and you change as well, it changes over time. So I was really feeling for something like this, and I still am really excited about this. I'll do some close-up shots as well. So there you go. It's a really nice different box with different artwork. You've got the angel there. That's probably temperance or judgment, actually. She's got a horn. You've got the 2 of cups. That might be temperance or 2 of cups. I don't know yet. The magician. And then what have we got at the front? I'm guessing that's the empress, but I don't know. But that's the main cover for the Thelema Tarot. And look at this, the way the box pops up like that. I love this. It's a really nice size. It's really different than the normal sort of boxes you get from many of the other publishers, mainly the Hay House ones that I work with. So it's just nice to have something completely different and creative and not clumsy. Sometimes they're creative, but they're a bit clumsy. This is really good. I'm liking this already. And it also stands. So if you're giving readings, if you're doing this professionally, that's really useful, right? Okay, it comes with a nice book. I am hoping this is filming because I'm self-filming. So I'm going to check in a minute. The book is written by Jaymi, Elford, and this is created by Renata Lechner. The artwork is also by Renata Lechner. And the artwork is simply stunning, I have to tell you. The book is high quality as well. It's glossy pages. Nice thick size. Let's see how much got in there. I will let you see this in close up in a minute. It's also, I did my nails for you, so when it's in close up you can have a look at those too. Okay, so it's small, like a tiny page reference to each card of the major arcana there. So a big paragraph there, nearly a page it looks like for each one. And then let's go into the suits. Yeah, same thing, about a paragraph for each suit. Pages, it's really well done. Look at that. It's got designed sort of forestry, I think, greenery around the edges. And then you've got the main, it's got the main, so what is this? The 3 of, let's have a look. 3 of Pentacles, for example. and she's got in speech marks, they commissioned me to paint on this window. The work relaxes me as much as I appear focused. So, and then it says, a young artist with red hair focuses her attention to painting yellow flowers across a chapel window. 3 pentacles hang in a triad above her head. 2 candles provide light for her to paint by, and all her tools sit on the table waiting to be used. The artist's red hair signifies the creative impulses that drive us to create beauty around us. The paintbrushes and palette provide the tools for making the work happen. The candles signify the ritualistic nature of the work going on. The multicoloured clothing that the artist wears is reminiscent of the colours found in nature in the desert. Perhaps the task, while fulfilling, is one of endurance. And then at the bottom of that paragraph, it's got in light grey writing, expression of work, fulfilment, endurance, collaboration, and focus. That's just a random page I opened up to, but it's sort of got something in speech marks. Look at the 5 pentacles, for example, and then it's got the paragraph about it, and then it's got like a summary. 5 pentacles, for example, is, I am cold and lonely. Would you be so kind to share this meal with me? It's all I have to offer. This is my actress training coming through. I'm sorry. I thought I was reading Shakespeare for a minute. Yeah, I'm a professional actress as well. That's what I did before doing my spiritual work. I still am an actress, but I'm not acting when I'm doing my readings or anything. I'm very genuine. Just want to make that distinction. Acting is about being absolutely truthful, actually, for the good actors. I'm digressing. But that I just think is really beautiful. I've not come across anything like that yet in any other packs, but I don't know all the packs in the world, all the other decks. But I'm really liking the way this is done. It's from first person perspective, and then she's got at the back the Thelema spread. That's interesting. And it says Thelema is a Greek word meaning will or intention. This spread was created specifically for the Thelema Tarot to help you get in touch with and understand how to achieve your goals. It's similar to a 6-pointed star seen at the back of the deck. So there you go. There's one example of a spread there, but of course you can do your own spread. Beautiful glossy picture there, the theme card. I'm guessing it's the Empress. And then at the back it's got it in Italian. Lovely, because this is an Italian deck, or an Italian creator, I'm guessing. Beautiful. I'm loving this already. I'm really looking forward to reading the book. What I do, I don't know if this is what you do, is I like to look at the cards intuitively by myself, see what I pick up from them first before I refer to the book. But this is so tempting. I might just flick through and read some of them because it looks fun and I like the feel of the book. Really high quality, top quality. Right, I want to continue, but I'm paranoid that this isn't filming, so I'm just going to quickly check. Beth, do you want to come with me, or do you want to say hi? I'm going to quickly check that this is still recording. Come with me, Beth. I'm going to bring Beth with us. Hello. Beth. Yes, it's still recording. Let us continue. Oh, I'm sorry, she's flaming. She's flaming. Sorry, Beth. Oh, we were so comfortable as well. Okay. Well, every witch must have her cat, right? Okay, my darling. She's such a good girl. She's actually quite a scaredy cat, so it's nice that she's here. Oh, okay. All right. She'll come back. All right. So let's continue, my darlings. This beautiful Thelema deck. So then you've got the cards separately. And see, look how sturdy this box is. Separately in its own plastic. So this is really high quality. It feels really special. Everything's sort of really been taken care of. Obviously, when you work with your cards, even though, for example, this pack seems really clean and clear, you want to cleanse your cards always, because in the manufacturing process, it's gone through a process, and you just don't know who's handled the cards, or, you know, the cards have travelled, they might be a bit unsettled. You just want to infuse your energy with the cards, and you can't do that unless it's a blank slate. You don't want mucky readings, do you? No. You always want to cleanse everything anyway. Sorry, struggling. I didn't bring any scissors and I don't want to. Okay, here we go. It's opening. I have long nails, which is always very helpful. Okay, oh my goodness me. Right. Ooh, very, very glossy because they're slipping as I'm holding them, which is very different to some other cards that usually are very stuck together when you get them. This, no, they're slipping. They want to be free, it feels like. I'm getting such a strong feeling with these cards. I think this is going to be one of my sort of decks that I'm always going to use. I can tell that already. I currently use of course, the Rider-Waite. I started with that and I've always used it. The Robin Wood is another one that I use a lot. The Crystal Visions Tarot I use a lot as well. What's the Art Deco one that I have? It's really, I think it's the Art Deco Tarot. I'm missing one more. There's one more that I use a lot that I'm not thinking. I'm sorry, it's not coming to mind. But anyway, I'll do another video on that. Let's get back to the cards. So again, there's the front cover. And I have to say, look, she's really beautiful and really realistic, these cards. So I don't know if you can see these. I'm going to have to do a proper walkthrough with them or have you closer. But then you've got the Fool. And I agree with the person who I originally saw these cards. I have to thank her. But she was saying that these cards are alive. And I totally agree. They are alive. They're like the Rider-Waite. You know, they're quite simple and easy to understand. But they are alive and there's much more movement to them. I forgot to show you the backs, by the way. Star. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6-pointed star. Ta-da. And what's that? Special tarot invitation. We get a little invitation. Tarot Association, Taros. Thank you for choosing this deck of magical cards. Lo Scarabeo invites you to learn more about your tarot deck and follow the Fool's footsteps in the fascinating world of tarot. Receive insider information on your decks, learn to develop confident reading from online video courses, blah, 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 discover meanings, secret symbols. Okay, so this is from the Tarot Association. It's a membership. That's nice. You don't get that with every tarot pack. So there you go. Let's go back to the cards. I'll read that properly later. So we've got the Fool. Very nice, young. This looks female. Ah, yes, she is female. So for the first time, in my decks anyway, I think, first time that the Fool is female. The Magician. It's very creepy but mesmerising as a magician sometimes does look, but I can feel the magic in that, definitely. The High Priestess. How am I doing this? Okay. The colours. This artwork is just stunning. It's quite realistic. The Empress, I was right. She does feel very mother, you know, Earth Mother energy. I'm not even speaking proper English anymore, but anyway, that doesn't matter. I'm just too excited. You know what I'm saying. The Emperor. These feel like real people. So I'm guessing, you know, if you put them together, that you can really feel the energy and the story there. There's your spiritual mother and father, for example. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, it's like watching a film. These are great. Oh, guys, you know, if you're into, you know, feeling the energy and the visuals, I think you'll really enjoy this deck. If you're like me, I'm feeling so much energy from these cards. It's so exciting. The Lovers. Oh, and you've got dolphins in the background as well as an angel above. See, even Beth likes it. She's rubbing her face on the cards. Amazing. I literally am on this side getting tingles. What is going on? I'm getting lots of tingles. Okay, for those of you who are quite psychic, you might be able to feel spirit here. I think someone's joined us in the room. I'm saying welcome. you might be able to see something. I wonder if you see or feel anything. Someone's joined us because I'm feeling, whoa, all on this side. All my hairs are standing on end. This is exciting. Well, it's the energy of the cards. Calling upon Archangel Michael to join us as well. Make sure that whoever's here has good intent and is of the highest and purest vibration of divine love. Okay. This is a very electrical reading. I wonder if this is going to affect this video as you're watching it. So watch out for spirit and lights and angels and whatever as we're looking at these gorgeous cards. The Chariot. I mean, these just look like photos almost, right? A young man being pulled by a black and white horse. One black, one white. Yes. This is willpower going in the different directions. Strength. Oh, beautiful lion there. Always lovely lion. This reminds me of Cecil the lion, Cecil the lion. It was so famous a couple of years ago. Sad story. A hunter who killed this beautiful prized lion, this prized, a famous lion, who was being protected in a sanctuary in Africa. Anyway, you can look that up on Google. I could go off on different tangents. If I go off on every tangent with every card, we'd be here forever. So the Hermit. Is it amazing? The Wheel. Justice. I like that. The heart on the scales, I had to look twice, almost looked like a real heart, which, if it were a real heart, kind of puts things into more perspective. It's like, you know, the heart being weighed. If it's a symbolic heart, then yeah, you can understand. But if it's a literal heart, which this nearly looks like a slab of, you know, a real heart, it kind of puts things in perspective. It's like it makes it more real in a way. Am I making sense? It sort of feels then like, you know, the heart against the feather, your heart. How did you live your life for real? And makes it a little bit more serious, I guess is what I'm saying. The Hanged Man. Ooh, with a snake around his leg. That's interesting. So I'm just going to go through these, and actually I'll do a walkthrough properly because I'm not sure you're seeing this. Death is beautiful, actually. They say that the angel of death is the most beautiful angel because you would have to be the most comforting, loving, beautiful angel to help people over the threshold into the spirit world, wouldn't you? So that people weren't scared. I think that modern media and films and, you know, stories we grew up with paint death as a very scary picture. And here it's quite mysterious, but you've got the beautiful horse there, which is part of the leading away into the heavens, hopefully, into the afterlife. Yeah, just to think about there. And we've got Temperance, Angel Temperance. And then I'm just looking at the Devil card here, looks like a sexy beast. Well, very good looking, tempting gentleman. That's interesting. That's temptation for sure. Wow, the Tower. That's quite spooky actually, because the first thing, when I was learning the tarot, the reference that my teacher was making was the Twin Towers, which was quite spooky. And that was in America, obviously. But we in the UK had a recent tower experience that was a burning tower as well, but literally like that, the whole thing. And it was the Grenfell Tower, which actually is in a part of London that I grew up in. It was in West London. Very mixed area, so very affluent, but also very poor. You know, some people from the Grenfell Tower weren't, you know, they were working class, and some of them, you know, didn't have a lot of money, let's put it that way. And it was the most devastating thing to watch. And I was worried for people that I might have known in there. I know people who have relatives and friends who died there. So it's tragic, and the whole building, the whole tower, was lit up just like this one, even worse than this. If you don't know it, you can look it up on Google, but it was tragic. And my husband and I and my daughter went down there actually to pay our respects soon after, and it was haunting. But you know, the thing with the Tower card, it's such a devastating card, but it's also a fresh start. So in terms of Grenfell Tower, and in terms of even, and then the Twin Towers, any tower, you would hope that something good comes out of it, right? In the end, that the order, the old establishment, the old orders come crashing down for a new beginning, hopefully something with much more integrity, and integrity in terms of strength of the building, but also in terms of more ethical integrity. Yeah, interesting. Gosh, you know, with every card you can go into them with so much detail. What's the Star? Star card. It's very lovely and ethereal. Lovely colours. Almost Art Deco. Something about that, like that. Ooh, the moon's gorgeous in this card. I love that. A lone figure with a huge moon there. That's really evocative, isn't it? That's really quite a powerful moon with the colours and the birds, and what's that? Wispy sort of clouds everywhere, and the figure walking towards it. I like that. You don't always get that with a lot of the moon cards. And the Rider-Waite, which I love learning from, it can be quite sort of two-dimensional sometimes, but this is like 3D. And you can really go into the pictures, you know, you can really sort of imagine what that's about and the feeling. Ooh, I just noticed, you know, the is that a scorpion? It usually is a crab or a scorpion or a lobster or something that comes out of the ocean from the subconscious, representing the subconscious mind. It's in the water there, but kind of like just under the surface. It's really beautiful, this card. Wow, love that. I'm thinking as I look at that, the first thing that came to my head was the American Werewolf in London. Juicy cards. Oh my gosh, and the colours are gorgeous. I have to praise the, what's her name again? I'm just going to praise you, Renata. Something. Renata Lechner. I adore you. Thank you for creating these cards. The Sun. Okay, you've got the houses, the astrological symbols. Yeah, the symbols are around the sun there. And you've got the angel, it is Judgment, yes, and she's a beautiful angel as well. The World, Dancer. Ace of Cups, really peaceful and beautiful. I don't know any other words, I just keep saying beautiful, but because they are. They're so vibrant and there's so much movement in them. Two of Cups, and you've got dolphins. Dolphins always sort of feature in good relationships, aren't they? Because they're just so loving and they're such positive, well, they're associated to be positive, family, sort of loving creatures, which they are. They're sentient beings. I fight for their cause, you know, the dolphins of Taiji. Have you watched The Cove by Rico Berry? Heartbreaking. We need to save the dolphins and the orcas. If you watch Blackfish as well. I'm going off on tangents, but that's what the cards do, you know. And these are so powerful. I could go off on a million tangents because when you're doing your psychic readings, The cards are an aid to open up your psychic gateways and to help you, you know, explore different thoughts and feelings and emotions and colours and worlds and everything. And with these, as you see, I keep going off on tangents because it's bringing up stuff. I've still got like a little tingle here. I don't know who's with us, but I'm not tuning in. But Archangel Michael's here to protect us all, so it's all right. I feel it's a good spirit. Tell me if you get an impression, please, because I'm not focusing on whoever's with us, but maybe you are, as well as the cards. I'm focusing on the cards right now. Three of Cups. Well, that's interesting. Usually the Three of Cups, you get three ladies dancing, three, you know, the celebration of some sort. But here you've got one lady and three bountiful cups. She looks like a belly dancer. Still celebration there. The Four of Cups. Lady sitting in the lotus petals, I think, looking down at her three cups there. And then one in the air. Five of Cups. Oh, you just want to hug this person. Look at that. I mean, these need no explanation, really. It's just so obvious. The tarot cards are the phases of life, and these just, you know, it's so obvious the way that these have been done. More obvious than I've ever seen any other cards, really, I think. Because the emotions are there. Like I said, they're like films. It's like a film. It's like a scene from a film, which I love, obviously. Look at her. You know, because Six of Cups are normally about reminiscing about the past, nostalgia. And look at the look on her face. You know, it says it all. You don't need to be a tarot reader. This might be a good deck for beginners as well as advanced, because they are just like watching a scene from a film. They're vibrant, stunning cards. Eight of Cups. You know, I love these cards. I can't wait to work with them. Whoever my next client is, they're going to get a reading from these cards. Amazing. And I look forward to doing these cards, you know, some readings for YouTube, for you. Would you like that? Say yes. Because I will do it soon. I didn't even look at that properly. Page of Cups, look at the fish. I mean, they just look real, the faces on these cards. I wonder if this was painted using photos of people, or whether it's merged, or whether this artist is just incredibly talented and can just draw faces really well. Knight of Cups. Oh, Queen of Cups. She actually looks like someone I know. Wow. Stunning. These are just absolutely stunning. King of Cups, that one. Ace of Pentacles. Now we're going to the Pentacle family. Two of Pentacles. You really feel that he's going to fall off his bicycle there, trying to balance and juggle things. Three of Pentacles, which we read about. Now it all comes clear. We were hearing the artist's voice and getting an explanation of her thought process, which is what was in the book. Fabulous. Four of Pentacles. This looks so much like a photograph to me. Maybe it is. I don't know. You tell me. I like that. It's different. It's a young girl hiding away her four coins. So it's got a lighter feel than the traditional sort of Rider-Waite vision of a man, sort of a miser, you know, sort of clutching his coins. It's got a little bit more innocence to it, which is interesting. But still, there's the hiding away of the money. Five of Pentacles. Oh. Wow. Is she inside or outside? Because in the Rider-Waite, for example, you've got the couple, sort of the crippled couple outside the church. And I always remember one of my tarot teachers, because I've done lots of different courses, my first one, Neil, saying, yeah, it's a card of poverty and poverty thinking, but, you know, they're standing outside a church. You know, why don't they just go inside? So I always remember that. It made me laugh. It's true. You know, poverty conscious thinking is just a state of thought, just like everything else. There is help all around if you're not too proud to ask. Here you go, Six of Pentacles. And you've got Seven of Pentacles. Catherine Zeta-Jones look-alike lady. Well, since we're talking about film quality, why not mentioning films? Actually, that's a good thing, and when you do my tarot course, it's one of the things I'll share with you. But, you know, if you can relate some of the cards to films that you know, it kind of helps you remember things, or relate to things better. Or, you know, you could, here's the Eight of Pentacles, by the way, you can link the cards to people you actually know in real life as well. It's another way to remember and connect with the cards. It's lovely, she's working away hard there. Nine of Pentacles, the lady in the garden. Although this lady is like really, absolutely sort of the sensuality and the joy and the bird that's in there that you see, for example, in the Rider-Waite. Very two-dimensional, fine, beautiful, but this, she's like leaping out of the page. It's like you're almost in the garden with her, right? The interesting thing I just noticed, her dress looks really see-through. She almost looks ghostly because you can see the stairs behind. I wonder if that's intentional, whether there's a reason for that or not. Ten of Pentacles with the world behind, and of course you can see the Tree of Life there, the pattern, of course. Page of Pentacles. This is really good for the court cards, actually, for the Knight of Pentacles. Just laughing because look at the horse and the knight, just the dimensions. You can feel the weight. You can really feel the way that this is painted and created. You can feel the energy of the suits. So I think, did I finish my sentence earlier when I was saying this might be good for tarot beginners, because you can really feel the energy of the suit, and especially with the court cards, which if you're learning tarot, you'll know sometimes the court cards can be really tricky. I've been reading them for over 10 years, and the court cards still trip me up sometimes, because with the court cards, sometimes you're looking at an actual person, it's related to actual people, or it's relating to an energy, a situation, a circumstance. Then also you're looking at, for example, the Queen. It's a very feminine energy, but it could indicate a male person with feminine energy. So there's a duality and a duplicitous nature to the cards that you have to decipher with your intuition, or you have to look at the other cards around to sort of understand what the court cards mean in that spread. What are we looking at here? King of Pentacles. Look at him. Hugging his big coin, looking at his treasures there. Be interested, sorry. Just wanted to see the family together. Let's just have a look at them together. Oh gosh, yes, they look, actually, when you look at them like this, they look really materialistic. I mean, you know, obviously the Pentacles are the earthy family. Some positives and negatives in all. But don't they look kind of really self-absorbed? And that's brilliant, you know, because the Thelema Tarot brings them to life like that. And you can almost start to hear them talking like a little scene from a film or a TV series. You could have a lot of fun playing with that, actually. Oh, Beth, your little nails, your little claws poking into my leg. Okay, Ace of Wands. simple ace there that you usually get. And then look at the suit, fiery suit, 2 of Wands. These are all in nice orange hue, orange tones, indicating the fire element, obviously. Oh, I didn't check that. Let's just have a look. Let's go back. Because obviously we were looking at, yeah, so the earthy ones had, the Pentacles had greenery around each one. You had plants around each one, it seems. I'm just flicking. That's what it seems. Let's do the cups. Obviously there'll be water. Yeah, they're very watery. There's water in each picture. Yeah, there's water within the scene of each picture, incorporated within the picture. This is so well thought out. It's beautiful because it's incorporated, you know, it's thought of cleverly. I'd like to meet this Renata person. I want her to do more work. I'll have to look her up, see if she's got more decks. Because this is it's my introduction to her work. 4 of Wands. Oh, I've got 2 doves flying over the 4 Wands. It's beautiful. And for those new to tarot, the 4 of Wands is usually about marriage, celebration, stability, housing, things like that. So it's nice to get the 2 doves, the love symbolism there. 5 of Wands. See, it's so dynamic, isn't it? You've got no people in this or anything, but you can feel the dynamism of that card. Would you agree? 6 of Wands. Shield with wands on them. 7 of Wands. Brilliant. I can really feel her guarding her territory there. It's interesting. Again, female. Sorry, my face. It just occurred to me, are they mostly female? Are they all female? No. No, they're not. 8 of Wands. Yeah, because now we've got the 9 of Wands. Male figure, young male. They're all quite good looking as well. There you go. 10 of Wands. Oh, that's interesting. Usually the 10 of Wands has a man of some sort, a person of some sort, carrying 10 heavy wands, and it's too hard to bear. But this one, he looks quite comfortable. Don't think the wands are heavy enough for him. Yeah. It's not a criticism, just an observation. Page of Wands. Knight of Wands. Wow, you just really feel, look at the energy, the Queen of Wands holding a sunflower. But you can feel her fire, right? You can feel her sensuality. She's always very sensual. The Queen of Wands. She's got red hair as well. Beautiful. King of Wands. This is going back to film reference and stuff. It's almost like watching Gladiator or the Rome series or something like that. It's, yeah, all those kind of period dramas. Beautiful. Ace of Swords, last suit, element of air. So let's have a look. Kind of grey black colours throughout. 2 of Swords. Look how evocative that is. It's just there's movement to it. There's life in this. 3 of Swords. Oh, look at that. With a sword going through a rose. Wow. 4 of Swords. Oh, look at that. That's in quiet contemplation. Meditative. I mean, and these cards were not stuck together. I'm so grateful. They're just slippy, but without being slippy, if you know what I mean. 5 of Swords. Perfect. 6 of Swords. It's kind of ghostly, but lovely. Seven of Swords is brilliant. He's in mid action there, stealing away the Seven Swords there. But you can really, it's like you just pause the DVD and he's in the middle of the scene, like I say. These cards are stunning. Eight of Swords. I'm gushing. I don't not like any of the cards, you know, I love them all. Nine of Swords. Wow, that just really shows deep dark night of the soul. Yeah, I can really relate to that. Insomnia. I'm just laughing. It's because I'm related to my baby. Anyone who has a baby understands that level of no sleep. Ten of Swords. Look at that. Look at the way that that's done. So gorgeous. I mean, Ten of Swords is not the nicest card in the world. You've got 10 swords going through her back. You only need one sword to kill someone, but 10, woo. But the way it's painted is beautiful. Do you agree? There's beauty in that. Page of Swords. She's got, oh, look at that, all the butterflies swirling around. That's really lovely. Oh gosh, the butterflies are around each of the court cards here. Because, you know, we're looking at the suit of air. The swords represent air, the element air, and what better way to show that than with butterflies with their beautiful wings, just to bring some beauty and some softness to the severity of the swords. I think that is so beautiful. She juxtaposes these cards beautifully, the images. That's what I love. Very beautiful. Here you go, Queen of Swords. Wow. You know, normally the Queen of Swords isn't the most loving, beautiful card. You wouldn't warm, well, unless you like that kind of energy, but you don't normally warm to the swords. They can be quite severe. But she's gorgeous. I'd like to know a little bit more about her, wouldn't you? She is lovely. Hey, something mysterious about this Queen of Swords. Yeah, loving the clouds, because obviously clouds also represent the air. It's just stunning. Look at this. King of Swords. He's got it's falcon, isn't it, this bird? And the butterflies and the clouds. This is a beautiful deck. Just stunning. This my first impression of it, holding it in my hands. I cannot wait to do some readings of these and to cleanse them and make them my own and to have that direct communication with them. I can't wait. Beautiful, beautiful. And I actually love, sorry, I just realised there's no borders. I love that, actually, and the simplicity of just the words at the bottom in a different colour. They're all in the same colour, actually. Also, they're not colour-coded, which some decks are, but that's fine, because actually the pictures themselves are very self-explanatory. You know, like I said, she paints, you know that that's an air card because of the way that it's painted, with all the clouds and everything. The colours are in the actual images. There's the fire suit of wands. And then you've got, yeah, the very earthy sort of pentacles, all the greens and everything. So you don't actually need that colour code at the bottom. You know, there's water in every, sorry, there you go, in the cups, in every photo, in every picture. Beautiful, stunning, and I love the fact that there's no borders to the actual pictures. I love that it's rounded edges. I actually love that. And my husband had his business cards made up. He did that as well, rounded edges. I just thought it was lovely. I love it. And yeah, and the cardstock is good. It's a nice. It's not too flimsy. It's a nice, firm but not too firm. Some people are so good at talking about the GSM of the cardboard, but I don't know. I'm not professional in that capacity, but I am a professional when it comes to the spiritual side of things. So
in terms of the spirituality and the images and working with these cards, I would say if you like these images as much as I do, go for it. Buy this deck, because feeling them in your hands, experiencing them, and seeing the pictures with your own eyes rather than just through the camera. Stunning. You got to experience it for yourself, guys. I would give this 10 out of 10. I love them already, and I haven't worked with them yet, but I feel things off them already, and I can't wait. Now I'm talking about it, I'm still feeling this energy here. So thank you very much, whoever's joined us. Bless you, and thank you for helping us. And you guys, thank you for joining me on my channel today and this very long unboxing. I'm going to hopefully cut into the video the images close up so that you can see them better. But let me know what you think of these. Do you agree with me? Are they gorgeous? Aren't they? And let me know what your favourite tarot decks are, and maybe I'll do an unboxing or review of your decks, because I'm really on the hunt for some new cards. I'm just getting my tarot obsession on again. Do you go through those phases where suddenly you just have to have all the decks in the world? I'm going through that at the moment. So yeah, I'm just really excited and just sort of buying quite a few. But then you've got to ground yourself and work with them. So yeah, you know, you guys know what I'm talking about. Otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video, right? We just love our tarot and oracle decks. They're just so fascinating. Yeah, so I'm very visual. I love these cards. So if you're very, very visual as well, I think you'll really love this. But also, you know, if you get gut impressions, if you're more kinesthetic, if you feel things more, I think this will work well for you too. In fact, I think it will work well with everyone. But let me know what you think. Let me know in the comments, and do share your favourite cards with me as well, because I like to explore and find and discover more. So thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe to my channel, Angelic Creations TV, and yeah, I've got many more videos, unboxings, reviews, free angel and tarot card readings that you can choose from. And I've just started doing a pick your own card reading. I did a few, but now I'm doing more because people wanted more. So I am honouring that, and I listen to you. So if you do have any other suggestions or want a review or unboxing of a particular deck, let me know. I can do that for you too. I'd love to, and we can discover together. And yeah, and do please claim your free gift. Come join me, join my mailing list, be part of the Angelic Creations family, and you can get free gifts, treats, goodies, my newsletters, videos, and all sorts of goodies and wonderful things relating to tarot, angel cards, oracle cards, new age stuff, you know, things to help you heal your life, tips, tools, techniques, interesting videos, just everything. Everything to do with the metaphysical and spiritual side of life. So come join me. My website is www.angelic-creations.net. Okay, wishing you lots of love and light. I'm so excited about these cards. We will have readings on these cards soon, I promise. Also, if you've got any questions or want a particular reading done, put it in the comments and I shall get back to you and do that. Bye bye. So, wishing you a beautiful day. Oh, and just before I go, I will be doing a tarot course soon, so watch out for that. So join my newsletters if you want to learn how to read the tarot cards for yourself or for others. I'm losing my voice. So lots of love to you and magical sparkles your way. Put your hands together. From my heart to yours. Namaste. Angel blessings. Bye.